students was pretty fun. It was exciting. You know, you see them usually up in Potsdam, but it was really exciting to go somewhere else with them, especially in kind of an internship environment, going out to NAMM, and just experiencing a totally different thing on the West Coast. The accommodations were pretty nice. You know, it was like suite style hotel rooms. Before the show, the convention center was a complete mess. There were forklifts running around everywhere and just big cherry pickers just doing all the lighting and all the sound and all the setup for the entire show. And I mean, just tons of crates and boxes and
lots of unloading pallets, setting up displays, meeting everyone we were going to be working with. I feel that Kiki Britt did a lot of justice the way she explained to the show before I went.
She always spoke about how big the NAMM show was, and you know, I thought it would just be like a very large convention center, but it really blows your mind when you first walk into NAMM, just the amount of people, the amount of work that went into the setup, and it really is huge beyond belief.
You really can't get a sense of the magnitude of that till you're really there and you see exhibits 5,000 through 6,000.
We went up to Los Angeles into the city. That was pretty cool, just to check out the whole West Coast scene. I got a pretty good taste of what was happening out there from the business district of Los Angeles, which is pretty small, and like the beach area where we saw like a sunset over the Pacific kind of thing.
It's overwhelming leaving the last day of pre-show when the entire convention center is still in shambles and looks like a wrecked warehouse, and then walking in the next morning and seeing it spotless, every booth with the lighting display.
Trade show not open to the public, and just a ton of industry people and musicians and artists and other like buyers, Guitar Center, Sam Ash. It was just humongous. If you're in the music industry, you're there.
It's really just runs the gamut of anything you can possibly see in a music convention. We did a lot of booth maintenance. We did a lot of putting literature on racks. We did a lot of crowd control for people like Slash and things like that.
Yeah, we got to meet a ton of celebrities actually. Working at Cord, Marshall, and Box, there were, particularly at the Marshall setup, there are a lot of very famous artists that did artist signings, including people like Kerry King for Slayer, the lead guitarist of Slayer, Mick Mars of Motley Crue, and Stevie Wonder we met now, and Slash from Guns N' Roses, and now with Velvet Revolver. And I mean, when he showed up, it was like this huge deal. All of a sudden all the cameras go off. It's like the paparazzi just showed up for Slash, and we just had to keep the line moving and everything. There's a whole lot of other guys from Anthrax are just there hanging out, and Kiss and the whole spiel.
I think my favorite part of the NAMM show was being in a place where everything is in one spot.
It's just interesting to see how close-knit the whole thing is. Just, I mean, people really know each other. Just even at competing companies, they'll just come across to each other's setups and just talk to one another, just like, you know, everything's like a regular day, like everything's cool. Kiki Britt's Music Business 1 and 2 courses, where she's constantly talking about the NAMM show. It seems to be the culminating event of the music business department.
Networking skills were multiplied indefinitely by the NAMM experience. Kiki Britt always talks about networking being the most important part you'll ever do as a business student, and you go there and you're around all the people that you need to be around, and you make the most of it if you're smart, because it's the perfect opportunity to do that.
Also, just getting a feel for what the products industry is like, the type of people that are involved in music products. It's good to get a sense of that kind of atmosphere, so you know how to prepare yourself when going on job interviews, when thinking of really entering the business after